So the Fulfilling Lives programme is an 8-year investment of £112 million in 12 areas of England, and is designed to support organisations who are working with individuals with multiple needs, which is a combination of two of issues around substance misuse, homelessness, mental health and offending. And the investment is designed to directly support beneficiaries, but also to gather evidence as to what works and doesn't work, try new things, and pull together information ultimately that we can use to influence systems change so that we can get the best services available for individuals who are experiencing multiple needs.
In March 2013, the Big Lottery Fund commissioned CFE Research and our partners at the University of Sheffield to undertake the national evaluation of the Fulfilling Lives Multiple Needs programme. We're trying to achieve a number of things with the national evaluation. Firstly, we've developed a common data framework which all 12 projects have signed up to. So that gives us a standard way of collecting information about the beneficiaries of this programme, about the services that are being delivered to them and what impact that's having. We're using a couple of different outcome tools to measure some of that impact. We're using Homeless Outcome Stars and the New Directions Team assessment. Alongside that, there's also a range of qualitative research that we're undertaking as well, including interviews with beneficiaries, with frontline workers, with peer mentors, and we're also supporting a programme of peer-led research as part of the national evaluation too. At the end of 2015, a total of 1,604 beneficiaries have been engaged on the programme. Most of those beneficiaries have at least 3 of the 4 needs. The profile of beneficiaries is similar to what we know about people with multiple needs, with most being aged between 25 and 44 years old, male and white British. The proportion of beneficiaries with a disability is almost twice that of the general population. Just under 400 of the beneficiaries have already left the programme. The most common reason for this was the client disengaging from the project, which was a dropout rate of around 7.5%. More positively, 82 people have left because they no longer require support from this programme.
The evidence we've collected so far shows that beneficiaries are making progress. They're beginning to engage with services much better. There's signs that they're building trusting relationships with the projects, which is going to be a key foundation for moving on in the future. There's also some indications that some beneficiaries are improving their housing situation. Well, we spoke to frontline staff at a number of the projects to find out what they thought worked when engaging with beneficiaries, and a number of clear themes came out of that. One is having a persistent approach, not having a time scale in which you need to work with people. So not having to say, oh, someone hasn't turned up for an appointment 3 times, therefore we're not going to carry on reaching out to them. Other aspects that appear to be effective are being very flexible, being able to respond to particular needs, and making the most of windows of opportunity when they arise. So often there'll be a day when someone will decide that they want to make changes to their life and may seek help from one of the projects. They need to be in a position to be able to respond to that straight away, rather than making an appointment in 2 weeks' time when you've lost that opportunity.
I think one of the things I've enjoyed most about working on the evaluation today is the opportunity to work with such a broad range of projects and of people who are involved in those projects, and such a range of different services which are being delivered through this one programme, which I think is quite unusual. I think it's also unique in the extent to which it genuinely puts beneficiaries at the heart of what the programme is trying to achieve, both in terms of designing services but also in terms of involving beneficiaries in the evaluation too.
Personally, I think this programme is absolutely fantastic. I find it incredibly exciting, and I think it has massive potential to make a difference to people's lives. And there are 2 key elements for me that are the most unique and interesting, and the first is the flexibility that the programme has given. So the 12 areas decided what they wanted their outcomes to be. We had overarching programme outcomes, but they've all designed, in effect, work that will be carried out in their area to flexibly meet need. And I think that's quite different to how things have been done previously. And the fact that we can continually change the design if we feel it doesn't fit, I find to just be fantastic, because we can make sure that we are working towards the best outcome for the beneficiaries. So flexibility is one of the key things. The second thing for me is the element of the experts by experience. I think that's been an element that's run through organisations for a long time, but this is the first time that I've really seen it be a hugely integral part of organisations. And for me, the involvement of experts by experience is what makes this programme the success it is for the time being. And the development of that going forward, I think, is hugely exciting and very, very unique to what we're doing.